every little piece of information you can get is needed to have an easy life in Babcock University. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video to watch it. For more lifestyle, beauty and health related video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and do not forget to do not forget to turn on the notification bell. So in my last video I spoke about what you need to know about Babcock University before you come for our freshers, and so I got questions on that video, and so I'm going to be answering them in this video. And there were some things I didn't mention in that video that you actually need to know, so I'll be mentioning it in this video as well. Now I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say, hey, I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. Backup is okay. Okay, so I am going to say this. Okay, everything I'm saying in this video right now is how it is good for a normal semester. Now we are in a new normal. There's the coronavirus, and so some certain things have changed so that there won't be too many people at the same place at the same time. But I feel like if that's what is going to be in effect next semester, word is going to get out to us via the BUSA official, which is the Babcock University Students Association, and they're going to probably send out a memo if anything changes. So this is how all these things I'm saying right now is how it is for a normal semester. Please don't come and hold my neck in school that to first said this, but this is not what it is about. So I'm letting you know. I mentioned in my last video that you pay for your food in your school fees, and you have the option for paying for the 3-meal option or the 2-meal option. The 3-meal option, you get your breakfast, lunch and dinner, while the 2-meal option, you can either choose to get breakfast and dinner, breakfast and lunch, or lunch and dinner. So you have 4 options actually to choose from when paying for your school fees. There are allocated times for you to go to the cafeteria to get your food for you to eat. You cannot go at just any time to say you want to collect breakfast, lunch or dinner. You have to go at those allocated times. So for breakfast you have 6:30 to 10 o'clock. For lunch you have 12 to 3 o'clock, and for dinner you have 5 to 9 o'clock. Still concerning food, somebody asked me if you can cook in the hall, if you can bring some certain items so that I can cook in the hall. No, you cannot. You're not. Cooking in the hall is prohibited. You do not want to go home because you cooked in the hall. So please do not bring anything that's going to incriminate you. There's no Indomie. You cannot cook. Don't cook with your kettle. Please just don't do that. Another thing someone asked me was, are you going to be mixed with higher levels? Like, what are the different halls and all those things? So I do not know the amount of halls we have in school, but what I know is, okay, we have the classic halls, which are 4 in a room with the bathroom inside the room, and that's 4 in a room. It's from 100 to 300 level. Anything from above 400 level, you have 2 in a room and the bathroom inside the room. And then you have premium halls, which are 6 in a room with the toilet inside the room. And then you have regular halls, which are 6 in a room but the toilet is outside the room. 100 level classic accommodation, you're not going to be in the same halls with higher levels. You're going to have a hall to yourself. But for premium, you're going to be with higher level. Now, curfew. A lot of people are asking me about curfew and stuff like that. Curfew is 9:45 for a normal semester. It might change because this semester is kind of different, so it might change. Usually 100 level students have a period, I think a week and some days, for orientation, where you carry out your registration and all those things. So it is advisable that you come during the period of orientation so that you don't miss out on any news they might have to pass to you, because news some rules change over the years, so they might pass new rules out to you. So try and come for your orientation so you do not miss out on those things. So somebody asked me, how big is Babcock? Let me tell you the truth, the only 2 times I felt like Babcock was actually big was when I was in 100 level, and there were the first few weeks I resumed, I got lost a couple of times, and it was my fault because I refused to ask for directions. And even when I asked for directions, there were these wicked people, this wicked person. God is watching that person. If you're watching the video, God is watching you. I asked for direction and the person misdirected me, or maybe I got misdirected because I didn't get the directions properly, but I feel like the person did it on purpose. So if you're asking for direction, just pray that the person you're asking for direction has sense up here. Yeah, just pray the person has sense up here, because I would not say that you should ask based on how the person looks, because somebody can look sane, the person does not have sense. So ask for directions. And then the other time would be when I'm walking to class and the sun is very hot and I'm like, why can't I just get there on time? Concerning transportation in Babcock, there are kekes available for you to enter to get to wherever you are going to, so you necessarily do not have to walk to class to use the keke services. Of course you would pay. I don't know how much this is going to be this semester, but in normal semester it's supposed to be 15 naira, but in this thing it could be 100 naira, because they want to decongest how many people are in the keke. There are a lot of chapels in school. I think there are about 23 of them on campus, and so for your 100 level first semester you would be given a church that you need to go to, and so the church they allocated you to, please go there, because once they allocate you there, you're supposed to be taking your attendance in that church. Do not go to another church. Do not fool your friend and go to another church. Stay in that church, and then after that semester, after first semester, your second semester, you are allowed to choose the church you want to go to. Concerning food, when you take provisions, since you can take like food that you can cook in the hall, yes, you can take provisions. You can come with your cereals, you can come with your meal, you can come with your custard, you can come with your pap, all those things you can come with it and make. Do we have varieties when it comes to food in the cafeteria? Yes, we have varieties. You have up to, I think, 3 for each meal. I don't know about breakfast, but for lunch and dinner you have up to 3 varieties, but they are usually within like the same group. Like on Tuesdays we have swallow, you have like amala, you have poundo or semo. Another question would be if you can wear makeup every day. The answer is yes, you can, but to be honest, there's no pressure for you to. You don't necessarily have to. Most people do not, but if you want to, you can. But keep in mind, it has to be neutral, has to be nude, so you do not get stopped or sent back. I forgot to mention concerning the skirts for girls, try as much as possible not to come with skirts that have slits, because those skirts, it's most likely you'll be sent back to your hall, or the skirts will be seized. Skirts that are 3 inches below your knee. The idea behind that is so that when you sit down, the skirt can cover your knee. So I did my findings for the guys. Like, so many guys were coming for me that I did not do video for them. This is more girl centered and everything. And the truth is, I am a girl, so I don't really know much that affects guys. Guys really do not have issues. It's something that you can easily come and learn in school. But because of some people that asked that I do this, I went and I did my findings, and I asked some of my friends that were guys, and so there are basically just 6 rules that they mentioned that you have to be very conscious of. And the first one is no sagging. I'm sure you know that you're coming to a school where you're going to be wearing corporate most of the time, so you're not supposed to be sagging your trousers. No tight trousers, no skinny jeans. But I wear chinos and normal corporate trousers. Let me just let you know, it's not an ugly stuff. Guys actually look good when they wear those things, so don't be afraid. You don't have to wear, you don't get to wear denim. You cannot wear slides till 5 o'clock. Okay, you cannot fly your shirts from 7 to 5. If you're wearing a corporate shirt, you have to keep it tucked in at all times. You cannot fly your shirts, and you cannot roll your sleeves. You can wear palm slippers for guys if you're wearing trad. So if you're wearing your senator, you decide to wear agbada to class, you can wear your they don't even wear slippers on agbada. I'm just joking. Do not wear, well, do you if you okay, don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't wear agbada to class. your hair has to be low. Concerning your hair, I can't really say how long or how high your hair should be, but you're supposed to cut it. You don't keep high hair in Babcock. And concerning beards, so you can keep your beards, but it shouldn't be shabby looking. Make sure you take care of it, because if you're not taking care of it, you're liable to get sent back to the hall to shave and all those things. Okay, I sent a link that people should ask me questions, but I think they didn't read what I said very well. A lot of people were telling me that they love me, they love my confidence and everything. You see, this confidence thing, we are still struggling with this, but we'll get there. I just want to say thank you for replying the links, sharing the link, so that I could get to answer more people's questions. But I promise you, if you have any question, and any question that I know the answer to, I would answer it in the comment section. Don't be afraid to drop it in the comment section, or don't be afraid to go to my DMs on Instagram to ask me a question. I will answer you, maybe not immediately, but I would answer you. I'm not a snob. So thank you very much for watching, coming this far. A lot of people watched my previous video to the end because I saw so many graduations, and I pray that the end game is to graduate from Babcock University. I pray that every one of us will graduate in our at our stipulated time, in Jesus' name. So this is the end of the video, the short one. Hopefully when I'm editing it, it's going to be a short one. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I mentioned in my last video that I'm trying to remember what I mentioned in my last video. Okay, I mentioned in my last video that it's not funny. Why am I losing? It's because I've not eaten today. That's why I cannot remember what is in my head. Okay, so for 100 level. Okay, another person asked about call to show, but I think you can wear chinos. I think that's the name. You can wear chinos and